Gary. And I told you that. You can't fool me, Skip, because I know how they think. Jerry Jones, what is the least I can do to get the most? Because I'm going to show my black players. Because what happened? On Friday night or Saturday night, President Trump called some of the players that were protesting SOBs. That sent the black players into a frenzy. That got everybody down to aroused. So all these owners, well, I got to stand united. I got to stand united. It was easy. The backlash from the public, it was easy. But Jerry...
Okay, let me just say one quick thing. If you know Jerry's background, that was a little big deal for him to kneel. It was more than I ever thought he would acquiesce to do, even for the black player. But go ahead.
If he'd have did it during the anthem, I'd have said, you're right, Skip.
They took it right up to the edge of the cliff.
Right.
Yep.
And he didn't even look over.
You're right.
And I told you. And so now what we're trying to see, Jerry is showing these players, I was really never loyal to you. This was about me. I just wanted to show you, hey, pretend that I was in your corner, but at the end of the day, I don't give a damn about you or those issues that affect your community. Now, if you want to protest, go in your community where there's no cameras, where nobody's going to hear those, because guess why? The influential people, see what has transpired, Skip, is that the players in the NFL, they make millions. And they're trying to give voices to the people that cannot speak. They're trying to shine light on people that cannot be seen. But people can't see them. You're a millionaire. You're not being discriminated against. You're not being oppressed. You get equality. I mean, where else can you go? But see, they missed the issue. Jerry also said something about a serious debate. There's a serious debate going on in this country. He's talking about the serious debate regarding the flag, regarding the anthem, regarding the military. He's not mentioning anything about the issues in which Colin Kaepernick took the knee for in the beginning. But also, guess what? Neither the president, vice president, or Jerry Jones mentioned. Skip, you know what happened over the weekend? They showed back up again in Charlottesville, Virginia. They showed up again. They said, Russia is our friends. You will not replace us. See, this is what systemic racism is about, is that you squeeze and you press. You do this or else. That's the mentality. So you can, Jerry Jones and all these owners, I even, Joy, for a second thought your owner was in on this, that he was in our corner. Lo and behold, Stephen Ross all along was a charlatan. He was never for the player. It was always about the bottom line. And what Jerry just told everybody that's watching, that play in the National Football League, it's about this money, it's about these sponsors, and it's about our president. He was never with you when it was about President Trump. He only fooled you. But you can't fool Shannon Sharp. And a lot of these black players, y'all need to wake up and realize that these 32, they all behind this one. And your issues that does not affect them do not concern them. Jerry Jones just told you. Now, he said it publicly. A lot more thought about it. Tampa Bay Institute, if I'm not mistaken, Tampa Bay got a policy. The Miami Dolphins have a policy. Think about it. You go to work and they demand that you say a prayer. That's why they took it out of the school, Skip. That's why they took the Pledge of Allegiance out of the school, Skip. If I'm the NFLPA, I'm saying, look here, do what you feel you must, and we'll take their ass to court, because they can't demand that you honor a country if you choose not to. But Jerry Jones ain't fooled me. This is nothing new to me. I always felt that they were going to do the least that they can get the most for, and when they push came to shove, they're not united. They wanted the players to think they were united against President Trump, when all the while there's a reason why. Think about what he said, Skip. He said the owner should fire, should suspend, or fine players. And what did the owners do? They follow in suit to just what that man that said at the White House said. So I'm not surprised, and I told you Jerry was all about Jerry. But when the rubber meet the road, players, take a back.
All right, we're going to leave that at that. That's all we're going to say about that. There's nothing to say, all right? I think Shannon said everything for us, all right? Look, I know what you're saying, Jay. Look, I know you don't really have anything you got specifically going on the podcast. You're not really talking about nothing, telling me nothing. I know. A bunch of useless information. And I'm tired of seeing this on the news and all that anyway. Well, I don't have to come in here and listen to it.
Feel the miles with that yank hard yesterday, Skip.
I don't know. Why not? Just give a little insights. But hey, you come in here and you learned about the NFL coach snorting coke, right? I mean, make the whole thing about the NFL. I mean, it's just all crazy. All right, you ready for music? No, not that one. Not that one. We're gonna save it. We're gonna save it. Play it. Why not? You like that, right? Let me celebrate. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead. Get a song for the Green promoting the House Villains mixtape like we have been doing every week, I think, for the last 4 or 5 weeks. Did get word it's closer to completion. Still do not have a release date on that. So, but there's a good chance that whenever it does release, you come check out the Mic Check podcast. We're looking into doing a live show releasing the mixtape. So, big thing. All right. Let's get this music going so we can sign off and get up out of here.
They keep on lying, you can never hold me down. You can't hold me, you can never hold my crown. Nah, you can't hold me, you can never hold me. You can't hold me, you can't hold me. Yeah, I'm Mr. Green, the motherfucker. Drop back, hammer blown, Mr. Wayne, the bone crusher. I lift the gate, it's a soul toucher. Rockets floating in the heavens, fuck you and your soul sucker. I need some help, shit, I need some meds. The doctor get me out, said I was seeing red. I'm out for vengeance, they say who crossed you green? I say you motherfuckers, how you gonna cross me? You renege your hand, you looking out of place for fucking with that white boy, that's how you get a scar face. Dude has street cred, but now it's tokens up. Second test has been gone, the middle fingers floating up. Your heart ain't fucking holding up. Got trumped by a spade, bitch. But now I'm digging up your shallow grave, me and this spade, bitch. I got my lucky queen, I'm a lucky king. My aces in my right hand, throwing deuces at you, club kings. Chill. On lying, you can never hold me down. You can't hold me, you can never hold my crown. Nah, you can't hold me, you can never hold me. Yeah, I hate you fucking actors with a passion. They call me Green Breeze. Watch my bullet passes. I see him moving up. I audible the K. He starts running back. I blow his knees away. Stomp his ankles in until his ankles break. How you gonna run shit? You can't even run away. He wants to run and go. I throw him till he fades away. Bullets look like a neon beam. Zoom in at his license plate. Shit, I'm his saving grace. For heaven's sake, I let him breathe in, then blow his mind away. Let's see what's on his mind today. He's absent-minded, brains on layaway. Shit, he lays in pain, but he can't feel a thing. I left his brain toasted, microwave. Keep singing, I blow your pipes away. If cops ask you, Jimmy Hoffa shit, I can't find your grave. Keep on lying, you can never hold me down. You can't hold me. Can't hold me, you can never hold me. You can't hold me, you can't hold me. Greenhouse, stand up. Black fire, clink, clink. Mississippi, stand up. Get the fuck on out of here. The green.
All right. So what have you actually learned on today's Mic Check podcast? That's what you should ask yourself after each show. And 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to say nothing. But you know what? Pretty sure I'll put you in a better mood. And if I didn't,
Feel the miles with that yak hard yesterday, Skip.
that's what you need to go do. You need to go get on some mild and some yak. That's all we talked about all show, really, right? Said a few things about CBS vice president who really didn't deserve our time. Gave you a little more insight on this ongoing battle between the NFL owners and the players. which the owners and everybody else really overlooking the real issue. But I did a whole show about that. Don't even want to get in that again. And we also had our garbage ass freestyle challenge, but we picked it up with the green. I should have just ended the show right there, right? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're officially going to end it. Appreciate you checking in. Email the show, j@themikecheckpodcast.com. Let's see what we got. Hit me up on Twitter, GHBeardGang, Instagram, Mike Check Podcast 1, any and everything. And I can't even remember if I mentioned the website itself, themikecheckpodcast.com. So here we are, another useless show coming to the end. I appreciate you joining in. If it's your first time, go check out the other ones. Maybe you'll come back for number 18. But the other 4, appreciate it. One day, I'm going to find out who you are. One day. And then you know what's going to happen? All day.
Yesterday, Skip. I be on these miles of hen dog, and now y'all got problems with
Let me celebrate.
Let me celebrate. I be on the mile with that yak.
Like I said, I appreciate you listening. It's the only way it's the only way to end the show, right? You got to. Get you in a good mood on your way to work, on your way home from work. Hopefully you're not trying to go to sleep, because I know this isn't happening. Go ahead and bob with it. Get up and dance. We got so much shit going on, don't we? But once again, this is the Mike Check Podcast, and I am your host, as always, Jay Blessike. Appreciate you tuning in. We will see you next week.
We're here. Yeah.